welcome to All Things Eastern. I'm your host, Patty Dobson, and tonight we have a studio filled with guests who are going to talk to us about Native American Heritage Month that begins, well, tomorrow. No,
Friday.
No, it's Wednesday. Right. That begins Friday, the 1st of November. Stop. I have Bobby Bree and Jacob here to talk about all the fabulous events. Why don't you introduce each of you and then tell us a little bit about what you do at Native American Affairs, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I'm Bobby. I'm the director of Native American Affairs, and I'm in charge of telling them what to do.
Fabulous.
I'm Brianna Thompson, and I'm a new member to the Native American Affairs.
And you do what she tells you to do.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
My name is Jacob Lee. I'm mostly just like a hunter-gatherer. I pick berries, make sure the bows are strong, I flint stones. What else? No, I'm joking.
You paint.
I'm mostly just a painter. I take care of the art aspect in the office. Me and another person.
We have
we're
another
missing,
person too.
Thomas Lovato. He's also.
Oh, okay.
He's a great artist as well, and we kind of work together in that aspect.
Yeah, he's in class, so he's not here.
It's good that he's in class and not here then.
Yeah.
You have gobs of activities in November. The first one coming up is the Fearless Warrior.
Yeah.
On Friday. What is that? What is that?
Actually, could I take this one?
Yeah,
All right.
that's yours.
Fearless Warrior. It's an event that we put together. It's kind of a simulation of the Fear Factory, kind of when we were just collaborating the ideas and things like that. We really thought it would be fun to kind of mimic, because the contestants for that Friday, which will be, it starts at 11:30 in the Cub lobby, and I'll be hosting it, and it's kind of be like I'm the native Seth Rogen for that afternoon, and I'm going to be kind of going through, there'll be a big screen there or whatever we can do, and there's going to be pieces of fire bread, and what we're going to do is we're going to have contestants sit down, and they don't know what's in this fire bread. It's just going to be folded up almost like a sopapilla.
No.
Blindfolded, and there could be worms, there could be just some crazy
gross
stuff. Anything gross you could think of, it's going to be in there. And whoever guesses the ingredients inside the fire bread correctly, they're going to have 3 entrees. We'll give them a prize. And the main focus around this is to also have fun, but also to get to know the Office of Native American Affairs. Of course, me, Bobby Bree, and Thomas. So that's what the big emphasis is, and to let everyone know that Native American Heritage Month has started, and the whole November is going to be packed with great events.
I'm equally creeped out, yet kind of excited by that event.
That's great. That's what we want.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of gross,
Yeah.
potentially. Okay, and then what's going on Tuesday, the 5th of November? Who would like to talk about that?
Tuesday will be an event, a book signing event with Sherry Robinson, and she'll be discussing her book, Lippin Apaches. Yes, that's about it.
They're a Apache group that has, since a long time ago, faded out, and they're no longer around. They were here in eastern New Mexico. So
Really?
that's what, if you're interested in that, please go.
So there will be a lot of history with that
Yeah.
particular signing too. Okay, nice. And then on, let's see, the 7th.
We have 2 events. We have the Fry Bread Cook-Off. We're trying to get students involved. It's going to be, like I said, a cook-off, who makes the best fry bread on campus. So that will be in the Family Consumer Science at 6.
Now, off-campus people can register to
Yes.
do this as well as
Yes.
students,
Yes.
and you've got to.
No, I was going to say, it's still open.
Yeah,
as far as
it's still open.
If you could, we encourage students to come out and try it. Even faculty and staff, they're more than welcome to come to that event.
You mean to make it or
Yeah,
to
to make it.
It's actually a contest. And I guess if afterwards, if we have time or whatever, we'd be more than happy to show people actually how the ingredients, the measurements, and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be really neat. A
Yeah.
friend of mine is entering
Yes.
that, Fran Valor.
Really?
Yeah,
We're excited.
well, when I told my family last night that she was entering, they wanted to volunteer to judge. So, because they want to eat the fry bread. Now, what is the scholarship event?
Since most of the students here on campus are from the Navajo Nation, we bring representatives from their education department to come down and make sure that they have their scholarships filled out. And it's just kind of an opportunity for them to make sure they get their money to go to school and continue
Nice.
here at Eastern.
Okay.
So,
Now,
oh, go ahead.
are there any excuse me, speakers for that? Or
No, it's just more of a one-on-one basis for the students.
Oh, okay. That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the Veterans Day memorial celebration that you're doing, that is always so moving. That is one of my favorite things every November. It is really, really touching. Who
Yeah.
would like to talk about that?
I will.
Okay.
It will have Staff Sergeant Shannon Pacheco. She's from the Kiowa tribe from Oklahoma, and she will be coming and talking about Native Americans' presence in the military and also her experiences in the military and just pretty much the whole Native Americans in the military. So that will be in the Cobb 109 at 2 o'clock.
All right. And the next event, who would like to take that?
Still me.
Still you.
Yes.
You do everything, don't you?
I've been running for Miss Native American EMU since I was a sophomore, so these are my babies. The voting for Miss Photogenic will be on Tuesday the 12th at noon in the Cub lobby. We'll just have the contestants their photogenic posters set up all over, or not all over, in one spot, and then the students, everybody can come by and vote on their favorite poster.
Nice.
And then Miss Native American EMU is gonna be the actual pageant where they'll be doing their talents, public speaking, traditional dress, and that's the fourth one. It's photogenic. So they will be in the Becky Sharp Auditorium at 6 p.m. And so I encourage everybody to come out and see who's gonna be Miss Native. And we have 3 judges that, of course, and you are actually one of the judges.
I know. My husband was asked to judge this year, and so was I. So.
Yeah. And the other judge is the Hispanic Reina. So we will be doing that as well.
A good time.
Yes.
Now, if anybody is interested in these events that we've talked about so far, how do they get more information? Do they call you?
They can email me, call us at the alley at our office. Everything, all our information is on all the calendars, so they can contact us through that.
Okay.
And we recently just started a Facebook page.
Oh yes, Facebook.
Really?
And Instagram. It's actually under Multicultural Affairs ENMU. So if there's anyone that wants to check it out, actually we'll be uploading
Pictures.
the events daily, you
Yeah.
know, even
Oh,
prior.
nice.
So we'll constantly be updating, having pictures of the events and things. So if anyone wants to take a look at that, that'd be like a great
And
way
it's
to
EMU
interact.
Multicultural Affairs. So
We can put the link for your Facebook page up when we put the show
Okay.
up.
Great.
okay,
Cool.
What is your next event?
is go ahead.
On the 18th, there will be a presentation done by Shannon Sakla, who is currently a doctor and alumni of Eastern. And she is also a naval pharmacist in Kenya. And that will be taking place in the Pecos room at 2 p.m.
Okay. And now I'm really excited about the next event. I'm excited about all of the events, but because I'm a storyteller, that's what I do.
Yeah.
So the story session that you have on the 19th, let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay, that one is The Stories Coming to Life. It's plays based on Native American tales.
Her name is Caroline Rackley. She'll be coming, and she does playwrights for children, but she's going to bring some that are based on Native American people, and the audience that go to the presentation are actually going to take place in the play.
They're
it's
in
gonna,
it?
It's going to be like an interaction.
Oh, fabulous. All right. And then we're almost out of time, so why don't you give us the info on the last 2 events?
Okay, Father Fernando Saenz, he'll be talking about the first Catholic woman saint who is also Native American that got canonized into the Catholicism. Her name is Saint Kater Takawithia, and that will be on the 20th in the Sandia room at 2 o'clock.
And as soon as Wayne hears this, because, he's out there watching, we'll have to keep the door barred because he watches James and Ernie on YouTube a lot.
Well,
Okay.
they will be here.
Here's the big deal.
Here's the deal.
We actually got to bridge some gaps and have James Junes came last semester. It was such a success. I mean, there's Native Americans that came out of nowhere, like under rocks, and just got laughing. I was like, "Hey, where'd you come from?" And it was one of those kind of things. So we actually got the both of them, the whole duo of them, act to come and do a show at Eastern, so we're excited. And that's going to be at 7 o'clock in the Becky Sharp Auditorium.
All right.
James June's comedian. Great.
Thank
Great.
you all for coming. The time just went by so quickly.
Yes, it did.
If you want any information whatsoever, call the Native American Affairs Office 562-2470 or contact me at 562-2130. I will connect you with Bobby, Bree, or Jacob, or all three. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you'll participate in all of the events that'll happen during Native American Heritage Month. We'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us.